All right, everyone, happy Friday. Some big changes on the way to the forecast, so buckle up. Everyone just hop on the roller coaster and hold on tight because the forecast is about to take a lot of ups and downs, both temperature-wise and rainfall-wise. So let's talk about the temperatures because I know this is what everyone has been curious about. We still have this cold Canadian Arctic air that is going to spill into the eastern half of the country, including us here in the Tampa Bay area. By next Tuesday, we're looking at near record cold. That is one of two weather impact alerts on the way. We have one Sunday because naturally a cold front's going to come through first. And then, of course, Tuesday morning as that cold air really takes over. Now, it is going to be brief, though, and we'll talk about that as well. Here's a look at satellite and radar right now. That disturbance we were watching out in the Gulf, that's now out in the Atlantic. So today is going to be a drier day. We're also going to see more sunshine. I know yesterday probably wasn't the most motivating day with the overcast skies. It was one of those days that you just wished you weren't at work and you could be lazy all day. Today will be nicer. In fact, we're starting partly to mostly cloudy and nice and dry, and that's how we're going to stay pretty much all day long. Temperatures are warmer this morning. No need for a jacket. 69 in Tampa, 71 in St. Pete, 68 if you're waking up with us in Sarasota, 65 in Lakewood Ranch, 65 in Winter Haven, 64 in Dade City, and 60 in Brooksville. So along the Nature Coast, maybe a light layer if you want. Today, again, partly to mostly cloudy and mostly dry. Can't rule out a stray shower, mainly after 5 o'clock tonight, but for the most part, it's going to be a dry day. If you have any plans later this evening, continue on with them. Don't have to worry about the rain impacting that all too much. With temperatures a little warmer as well in the low 80s in Tampa, mid 80s in some of our inland communities. So get ready for a hot day, and it is going to feel hotter because that humidity is going to climb, and it's going to continue to climb into the weekend. Not going to feel very fall-like Saturday and Sunday. Dew points back near 70 degrees, which is pretty sticky out there. So that's going to make the low to mid 80s feel more like the low 90s Saturday and Sunday. But then there's that dip. I'm not sure if that's right. 17 for a dew point? Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it, but you get the picture. The humidity is going to drop big time next week. Let's talk about the weekend. We'll go into further detail because it is right around the corner. Saturday, with that humidity coming back, wind coming onshore, we'll have the chance for a few sea breeze storms. So around lunchtime, if you have any beach plans tomorrow, just keep in mind a few storms could move inland. And then for our inland communities east of 75, between about 3 and 5 o'clock, a few spotty storms will be possible. And they'll quiet down after the sun sets very early before 6 o'clock. Sunday does look mostly dry now. Great news if you're headed to the Bucks game on Sunday. Here's a look around 2 o'clock. Looking mostly dry outside and maybe a few isolated storms south of town. And then here comes our cold front. This front's going to bring rain and storms to the Nature Coast around 5 o'clock. So if you had any dinner plans or you're kind of winding down your day, an isolated strong storm will be possible. That's the reason for our weather impact alert. These storms that move through, because they're along a cold front, could have a little extra steam to them. Around 8 o'clock moving through the Bay Area and along the I-4 corridor. Then those storms push south of town as we head into the later evening. And again, a strong storm will be possible. Then our temperatures drop. Monday morning, our high temperature is going to be around 2 o'clock. We'll be in the 60s most of the day Monday. And then Tuesday, of course, we're waking up in the low 40s with 30s north of town, feeling even colder, more like the low 30s. Get ready for it. Get the coats ready as well. Your marine forecast looks good. Light chop on the bay today. Seas at about a foot if you want to do any boating. 7-day forecast shows warm and mostly dry the next couple of days. And that weather impact for evening storms Sunday before the big cool down comes. We'll rebound back into the low to mid 70s by the middle of next week.
All right.